are now tuned in to Flint After Dark, Flint, Michigan's #1 online podcast show. Make sure that you follow us on all social media platforms. Speak for the Streets, ENT. Make sure that you follow the homie Terrence Sales on Facebook at Terrence Sales. And make sure that y'all stay locked into the #1 podcast in Flint, Flint After Dark. Speak for the streets, baby. Flint After Dark. Speak for the streets. Flint After Dark.
Lean back.
Hey,
I like that commercial, nigga.
Huh?
I said I like the intro.
Hey man, fuck all that.
Nigga, I'm over here crushed in a motherfucker.
Look, I need a half a bar. I know you certified. I need a half a bar right quick. Freestyle something right quick. Half a bar. Let them know you Flint Town. Half a bar. Right now.
See. Too smooth on the canvas. The boy flow cashes. Mad at the world came to kill you whack rappers. Line after line. White powder, black actors. Puppets on the string. Well, I'm the fucking puppet master. All in Moni middle. She like, daddy, do it faster. Shake it like a Caesar wheezing like she got asthma. Nothing get ghost. Told the bitch my name was Casper. Boy, I'm on fire. Richard Pryor, Joe Dancer. You feel me? They don't understand like metaphors and shit no more. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, in the building, this Terrence Sales. I got my co-host, LPZ, the building. What, is you in the building or what, baby?
You say what?
Is you in the building or what? I'll tell you in the building, let them know. You hear me? You done froze up, man. Look how the Wi-Fi you got, man. What kind of Wi-Fi you got, LP? We might have to end you and you have to come back. That's what's gonna happen. Hey, look. Today we're gonna talk about the Cynthia Johnson, the state rep from Detroit, that the GOP leader, Lee Chatfield, suspended or counseled or whatever you want to call it, because she responded back to the video. We're going to talk about that today. And we're going to talk about the Trump administration, man, how they execute all these black men legally, though. You know what I'm saying? He done executed 2 black men in 3 days, man. You know what I'm saying? And he got 2 more to go. You feel me? So that's what we're gonna talk about. Let me see. We'll wait till LP to get back. I'm gonna give y'all some news. And shit. We're gonna talk about something though. Listen, we're gonna give some news. Hey, we got all Kalamazoo, Michigan. We got the United States supply of the COVID-19 shots. They say they storing it at 80 below 90 degrees. It got to be stored there, and the vaccines can start as early as Tuesday. Who gonna take that shit? I ain't taking that shit. I got some reports of
man.
What happened, man?
Out here for a pimp.
What happened?
I can't wait till they get this 5G shit solved, man. For real. I don't know. It started buffering and then it lost connectivity. And then I had to hit some buttons and it came back.
Well, fuck it. It is what it is. Yeah. I was just talking to him about them COVID-19 shots.
Yeah.
They say it can start as early as Tuesday, distributing. And guess what? We got all of them stored right here in Michigan, bro, in Kalamazoo. The whole United States supply of vaccine shots is in Michigan. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, it would be in Michigan, right? Y'all got a lot of prisons up there.
A whole bunch of them bitches.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They're going to start giving that shit to inmates first, and then to the public that want it. And then if not enough people in the public that want it, they're gonna do mandatory vaccinations. So
Right.
like kids can come back to school and shit. Like you have to get vaccinated in order to come back to school or return back to work or some bullshit like that, huh?
Man, they might tell motherfuckers, look, they might tell motherfuckers, you gotta get vaccinated to go to the liquor store. Then guess what? Guess what? If they tell them, look, you gotta if you go to the liquor store to buy a blunt, you gotta be vaccinated. That's gonna be fucked up.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fucked up.
Realistically and metaphorically speaking, it is. Definitely fucked up. But I feel like they was gonna do something like that because they would do it with the inmates and then they would do it with the kids. See, they wouldn't start with like the preschool kids and shit because that's protect them. But like the high schoolers, the mid school kids, because they having so many cases in the high schools that I felt like that is going to be like 2021's next agenda. You're going to have to be vaccinated in order to return to school next year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that would be the perfect scapegoat anyway. Because I get emails from my son's school and they tell me somebody every other week has fucking COVID. You know what I'm saying? They tested positive to COVID.
So your son is in school? He don't do the virtual learning?
Nah, he in high school. Yep.
Well, it ain't.
No, we did virtual school probably the first 8 weeks, and then you had the option of sending them to school. And because I'm not the best teacher, I don't have the time to invest in making sure that they get a education. I felt it was better for them to be in a school environment than to be left unattended. I have a lot of shit to do. My life is extremely busy, so I'm not up in the morning, staying on them and shit.
LPG, guess what? I might sound like a broken record. I ain't taking that shit. Man,
I'm with you.
I got some reports. Look, I got some reports that 6 people died out of the first 20,000. I wish I should have downloaded so I could have brought it up.
I mean, 6 out of 20,000 is good though.
I mean, but goddamn, then they got some Bell's palsy. They said some of them took this shit and they got Bell's palsy. It's just a bunch of bullshit. I'm not taking this shit, LP.
They gotta work the kinks out.
Okay.
You don't want to be a guinea pig for the Democrats?
No, sir.
Oh, hey, I thought you was a Democrat though.
Listen though, I'm never falling for the banana in the tailpipe, smoke and mirrors bullshit. I
thought you was a Democrat.
KKK, huh?
I thought you was a Democrat. You should be for this.
I'm a hood crack, man. It don't matter. Look, hey, LPZ, it don't matter who the president of the United States is. I live on the hood economy, man. I live in the hood economy, man. But I'm gonna tell you what.
See that shit?
What's that?
Hold on. Let me figure out where the camera is. Bam. COVID-19. Every day I get another indication or notification that the high school has 2 people on campus that test positive for COVID-19. So whenever somebody tests positive, then anybody that sits within 6 feet of that person or anybody who has came in contact with that person for more than 15 minutes has to be quarantined for 14 days.
14 days, yep. Exactly.
This is what I'm saying. They're clearing out the whole fucking school. You know what I'm saying? I get one every day. So every day they're losing 4 students and maybe a teacher.
Hey man, this shit is designed. This shit was designed. This shit wasn't my mistake. This shit was by design, man. And
Pandemic.
And I think they did their research that they hit the African American population harder than any population because dig this, right? You heard of a kamikaze, right? The kamikaze is Japanese. he gonna take one for the team type shit. So no, not a comic. Wait, no, that's more like a sacrifice. We gonna take out a few our own to take out a lot of theirs. You see what I'm saying? So the shit, I've been saying this shit since February, bro. The shit it was by design. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't know, or I have not seen any of the data that would suggest that my people are taking a harder hit than anyone else. I think that basically it was one of those things where my people are underinsured. You know what I mean? And they're not getting the best care from these healthcare facilities, because the healthcare facilities that's open, the hospitals and shit, they get granted loans. They get grants from the government so that they can provide healthcare to people that can't necessarily afford it. But the loophole for that is they get the money and we get the poor healthcare because we're the poor, niggas that need it. You see what I'm saying? And so we're not going to the doctors and actually utilizing this money that the government is spending for these hospitals and shit like that. So that's how the rich is getting richer and poor is getting poorer and sicker. It's a game of politics and money. But if we're not going to the doctors and we're not using Medicaid and we're not keeping up with our health, think about this. I give you Medicaid card, right? If you do not get sick during the year, are you going to the doctor?
Yeah, I am, but I mean, the majority no, because they figure ain't nothing wrong with it. They figure out nothing wrong with it.
I have not been to a dentist since I was 20. I'm 40. So I haven't been to a dentist in over 20 years because I didn't have anything going on. I didn't have any teeth that needed to be removed or anything. So 20 years done went by, I haven't been to a dentist. I didn't know that you're supposed to regularly go to a dentist for regular cleaning and, mouth care, throat care, and, all that shit. I've never utilized it. So all this money that I'm paying for insurance, I'm not even utilizing that shit. I'm not going to get checkups unless something's wrong. The only time that in my lifetime, being honest, you know what I'm saying? The only time I've ever been to the doctor is when I'm too ill to fix it myself or when my dick is leaking, because I can't fix that myself. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, boy. God damn, man.
I'm just saying. Everybody been to the clinic before in their motherfucking life. And that's the only time I ever seen a healthcare physician is when the fuck I had to go to, the clinic or something. There's a leaky dick or a motherfucker is just too sick to figure out what the fuck is wrong with him.
Hey, man, it's PG. This ain't one of your porn stations. This is a PG. This is a PG podcast.
You done said fuck about 5 times before the shit came on, then asked me to freestyle. Nigga, this ain't no motherfucking family show. Shit. And if I make a motherfucker feel uncomfortable because I'm saying some real shit, like shit, I done been running I done had sex with over 3,000 women. You think I ain't fucking picked up something?
No.
Nigga, I'm happy I don't have AIDS or herpes or none of that shit. But nigga, I done been to the clinic before.
LPZ.
What up?
You know me, I'm just talking shit. Nigga, you can say what you want. We Flintafterdark, baby. We say what we want to say on here. If they don't like us, do what they need to do. But listen though, right? Listen.
I need endorsements, Minute Maid. You see me drinking this shit. I need a check in the mail, motherfucker. Strawberry lemonade, it's my favorite shit.
This is what we talk about today.
What's up?
We're talking about Trump administration and them motherfuckers.
Talk about legally,
listen to me. Legally killing black men. Listen to what I'm saying. He done killed 2 in the last 3 days, and he got 2 more on deck. Okay, and we're gonna also talk about Cynthia Johnson, the state rep out of Detroit, when the Lee Chatfield, the leader of the GOP of Michigan, canceled her, suspended her, whatever you want to may have it, for basically defending herself from a lynching threat and whatever else from the Trumpers and the white supremacists or whatever they may be. So that's what we're talking about today. Let's talk about Trump first, man. And he killing these black men. He killed just the other day. He executed Brandon Bernard.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. Hold on. Please do this for me.
Finish.
Hold on. No. Please. No, before you do that, because this is significant. Before you go into the black men that are being executed, tell me, how is it that these men got on Trump's radar for him to say, or because people are saying that Trump has said he was going to kill 5 black men. Okay? I haven't heard that soundbite, but I've heard people say Trump said he's going to kill 5 black men, and then he's already did it to 2. So what I'm saying is, where did that agenda come from? Like, where did that information come from? How was it that I didn't know that like these 5 men were up for execution before, and no matter who the fuck was president, they were going to be executed?
No, hell no. The one guy, the first dude, Brandon Bernard, man, you had celebrities fighting for him. You had the actual motherfucking, some of the goddamn original witnesses or motherfuckers that went to court with, man, he could have stopped that, man. That was on Trump, man. He could have. So, you know what I'm saying?
The man was guilty of the crime, and then he was forgiven, or because I don't know the nature of his crime. I don't know what he was charged with. I don't know why he's on death row, and I don't know why everybody felt, sympathy towards him to, rally behind him and to get the celebrity support. Because most of the time when celebrities get involved, it's because you're innocent of the charge that you've been convicted with, or it was an unfair shake, at trial. And we know we always get unfair shakes at trial, but it's no reason to accept it. But go on.
But listen, right? So, and then we got, like I said, Brandon Bernard.
Mm-hmm.
Then he killed Alfred Bourgeois, if I'm saying it right. Bourgeois, Bourgeois, or whatever, Bourgeois. Now this motherfucker, it was heinous what he did. He fucked over a 2-year-old. It was his daughter. But that's not the point. The point is, like, he deserved to die. He deserved to die. But Trump is pushing the envelope, bro. We got 2 more that set. Okay. Listen, hold on, let me finish. We got 2 more that set for execution. Corey Johnson and Dusty Higgs. They're gonna be back to back, January 14th and January 15th. They set to die by lethal injection or whatever you may have it. And Trump was pushing the envelope, man. Then this son got the nerve to kill a woman. She a white woman. They haven't killed a white woman. I mean, they haven't killed a woman, period, in 70 years. So I guess he gonna make it. He gonna balance it out. He gonna kill 4 brothers and then come back and kill the white lady. I guess that make it all right. But that's in Trump mind. So, man, actually though, man, this is like, he doing it legally though, right? But he's a sore fucking loser, man. If he the one,
look,
them niggas still would have breathing. They're still breathing right now.
No,
he might want to pardon the first nigga.
Yeah, shit. That motherfucker still killed their ass. So, this is a difficult subject because, I believe in eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, and shit like that. So we're not talking about, if we were talking about innocent men, then we would have a better fight. But we're talking about people that we talk about people that are convicted of heinous crimes in the first place to get death and to get life. And so since I'm not educated on each one of the cases individual, I'm not just going to speak to the individual's cases. But overall, the way my opinion is, you know what I mean? They were set to die, they're going to die. And that's what it is. I mean, whatever the crime they were committed to get them on death row is the consequences that they're paying for right now. And even though, the majority would like to see these guys get a second chance, they ruined that with the shit that they did, the choice that they made, and they got life. Now, anybody that's convicted of crimes that they did not commit or drug-related crimes, then I don't think those are the guys that I feel for. You know what I'm saying? When a drug dealer gets fucking 20 years for selling drugs, I feel for him, because the nigga that brought the shit in on a plane, you know what I'm saying, they'll give 5 years fair time, you know what I'm saying, and he'll be right back to flying planes and delivering drugs, you know what I'm saying, in no time.
No, let me tell you something. Since you went off subject, I'm going to roll with you. A drug, I'm going to tell you how America, how actually the integrity of America is. You get caught with a half a brick of cocaine today, you're going to get a 20 to 30 year max. A white boy go put his finger up a baby's bottom or whatever you want to call it, he going to get a 7-year max. Listen what I'm saying. He going to get a 7-year max. I'm telling you what I know from experience.
Right.
You know
I know.
He going to get a 7-year max. I got a 30-year max because I was feeding my family. He got a 7-year max because he want to be a pervert motherfucker or whatever you might call it, pedophile or whatever, and stick his finger up a baby's butt. And that's just, you know what I mean? That's how America, the value, like in the penal system, a drug dealer is the scum of the earth, man. COs treat you like shit. You got this motherfucker come switching by, then rape 9 motherfuckers. He on the pedestal. This is inside the penal system, bro. I'm telling you, I've been there, done that. But we got off a little subject a little bit. I want to put that out there.
All right. But that's that real shit that you have to touch on, because motherfuckers don't know that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then we are living in a fucked up place, and the laws need to be changed. And if you're not aware of the laws,
what I just told you, let you know that we living in a fucked up situation, man. And it, you know what I mean?
That's what I said. You said right on that right there.
But
you know, a lot of people don't know that, or a lot of people are not conscious of that, or they're not hearing that shit.
Like the 13th Amendment, man. The 13th Amendment is a bad motherfucker, man. It's legal. It's really prison. It's legalized slavery. Go check all y'all people. Go hit the 13th
Once you become a felon or a convict, you are then awarded to the state, and you are property of the state.
Guess what? All right, check this out. Check this out. I used to get tattoos in the joint, right? So we damn near got caught one day. Me and my MS-13 partner. We in the cell. You know, he doing me up. The CO, we hear the keys. The keys jingling. Ain't but 3 motherfuckers got. 2 people supposed to have keys. The 2 people that live inside that bunk and the CO. So we looking at each other. Anyway, we ain't get caught. To put a long story short. But guess what Cello told me? He said, man, you could have got destruction of state property. I said, what the fuck you mean? State property. I said, it's my arm. He said, no, your arm is state property. You property of the state. You know what I'm saying? To make a long story short. You property of the state. Once you go in that motherfucker, once you come through the bubble, you go to the control center, you squat, cough, they throw you that ugly ass jumpsuit that's temporarily till you get checked. You getting checked for VD, any disease, your mind getting they checking your mind, they checking your health, they checking your blood, they checking your teeth, everything, they checking your mental for 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? That's they check, you know what I'm saying? And you state property. At that point, you become state property.
Hey yo, check this out. Check this out. I had $15,000 worth of debt attached to my credit because of child support that I supposedly owe, right? So in order for it to be on my credit report, it has to be a loan given to me by the state or the government, somebody, right? Which means that I owe them for something they gave me, right? So I had to pose the question, how I got them to take the $15,000 off my credit report because I posed the fucking question. How much money is my black son worth? how much money did you give me for my son that I owe you? They couldn't answer that question, because had they would have answered that question, they would have said that my son and or I are property of the state or the government, you know what I'm saying, which in all has given me some money and which has made me indebted to them, and I have not fulfilled my debt, and now my debt is on my credit report, because that's how credit works. You see what I'm saying? I made them put a price on my son's life, and they took the shit off.
Hey, look, to piggyback off what you just said, right? Listen.
They took the shit off, though.
Listen, guess what every bed in the penitentiary worth a year?
How much?
40 grand. You work. That's what you is to them. You 40 grand worth of money coming to that facility. That's what you is. You a number. That's why they put a number on your back. That's why they say sales 605. After they say your last name, they say a number. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? You work 40 beds. Every bed. That's why they fill them motherfuckers up. If one motherfucker ride out, nigga, you think you're gonna be chilling back in the penthouse? You gonna get a bucky the next day. They filling that bitch up. You hear me? And that's another story for another day, though.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm in the business and shit. So when the prison came about, when motherfuckers started buying into private prisons, it was like Bitcoin. When Bitcoin came around, it was like the biggest thing to do. Now you can own your own prison, and you're getting $40,000 a motherfucking head, and then the government is paying you. You know what I'm saying? Off the rip. You ain't never got to visit a prison or nothing. You just build that bitch. The government give you all the money back for building it, and they pay you per head. And that bitch is gonna stay filled.
Listen, right? So let's get back on the docket, right? Listen, right? So my whole thing is this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trump doing all this illegal. I mean, whether they deserve it or not, because they on death row, like you say, they did something. But this just popped out of nowhere, bro. After the motherfucker just said, "Cut it out, Trump. Go back there. You haul up to the side of the White House and start packing your shit in them industrial, you know, them big ass industrial garbage bags. Them motherfuckers cost like $18 a box. Go get not the dollar store bags. Go get them garbage bags and put your shit in there, man, and get out of here, man." So I guess he woke up with a brilliant plan. He woke up with a brilliant plan the next morning, like, I'm just gonna kill 5 black guys.
That doesn't. But I'm just saying that doesn't sound feasible with me. It sounds like, you know, there was a determination that was already made on what he was doing, and right now they're tarnishing everything that is left of him. So if he would have took the losing the presidency like a motherfucking man, then we wouldn't be hanging his dirty drawers out right now. But because he didn't, you know what I'm saying? Everything he do now is scrutinized. So me personally, Trump as a businessman or mind and shit, you know, I've admired since I was a fucking kid, because he's always been pushed on us. Donald Trump, Trump Towers, you know what I'm saying? You know, I've watched the man grow from 30 years old to where he is now. I don't agree with half the shit that he has done. When he became president, I thought it was a bad joke. I thought they was playing.
Stop lying, man. You know you a Trump supporter. Stop, cut it out.
I am a Trump supporter. I love money. You know what I'm saying? I support anybody that I'm a student of finance and wealth. So I want to achieve that shit one day. So I look at all the people that do it, and all the people that do it ain't good people. There's some fucking scumbags out there, fucking filthy billionaire scumbags out here. Just like it's some filthy fucking drug dealers. Like, you got your good dudes and you got your bad dudes. It's just what it is. Trump's a fucking scumbag. You know what I'm saying? He showed that shit. He said, "I'm a fucking scumbag," and I don't give a fuck.
You know what he did, right? We was all a part of one of the biggest money laundering schemes in the history of the United States. And you was all a part. You was a part of it. I was a part of it, because we took that 12 million and whatever he gave you, I ain't in your pockets. He gave me $1,200.
No,
I took it, right? So
mm,
I was a part of his money laundering scheme when he got all them trillions and trillions of dollars, and he gave some to his friends, and he gave us crumbs. You
like
know what
I
I'm saying?
said, when the shit happened, y'all gave him permission to print $1 trillion. And I said, nah, if a motherfucker can print $1 trillion, he gonna print 2.
He gonna put right. There
Then
you
he
go.
came back and said he was gonna print $2 trillion.
They gonna put up.
Then I said, well, if we're printing our own money, you know what I'm saying? We can print as much money as we want to. And now we don't owe China shit. So this is the dick. This is what Trump did. We were indebted to China. We owed China money. We used to back the money in gold. Gold is no longer what our money is backed by. Our money is backed by ferry notes and their IOUs. So with that being said, we can create as much fucking money as we want to, right? So what he did was went and created and printed all this motherfucking money and then took it and gave it to the Chinese. And it wasn't worth shit. That's why the fuck we have the American-Chinese conflict. You see what I'm saying? Because America owed China $30 billion or $30 trillion or some shit like that. Some crazy shit. And then he went and printed all the money and gave it to him. He just went and fuck. Think about this. How the fuck would you feel if I owed you $20,000 and then I looked at you, walked away, went and print $100,000 on my printer? I just went to the crib, print the shit out on the printer, cut the shit up, and brought it back to you. You like, nigga, the fuck? Yes, here you go. I don't owe you shit now. That's what America did. That's what America did. And he made all of us a part of it. He said, here, you take some of the counterfeit money. You take some of the counterfeit money. And guess what? We never touched the fucking dollar bills. They just deposited into our account, which provided us with a number figure. You know what I'm saying? You never got $12,000 in the mail.
What he did?
Or $1,200 in the mail. You didn't get $1,200 in the mail. You got $1,200 into your account. And guess what? You never touched the money physically, so you never really know if it's there. It's just numbers. You know what I'm saying?
But
right. He fucked. That was some devilish shit, nigga. That was like the devil pulling off the trick and making everybody believe he didn't exist.
Yeah, we all fell for the banana in the tailpipe, smoke and mirror syndrome.
No,
but I was bought no more. But listen to this.
He bought my black ass. I likes that nigga.
Yeah.
That motherfucker, man, he sent me about 12 bands. I couldn't. I said, you know what? That's my white daddy.
Yeah, that's you and your granddaddy partner.
So what you say, Big Daddy? Remember Django? What you say, Big Daddy?
I mean, I just want to take time out. We'll take time out to say R.I.P. To the big homie, man, Debo, man. Hold on a sec. Hold on.
Shit. Here come Debo. Give me your stuff.
Oh, shit. Known for jacking a nigga. That's all he do. Damn.
What's up, Smoke?
Nah.
What you got on my drink?
Nah.
Don't lie.
Nothing, man.
What you got, Craig?
I'm broke as a joke.
Y'all some high rollers, and y'all broke. What's up, Stanley? Well, fuck you then, punk.
Telling Craig Stanley been acting funny lately.
They ain't left this window open, man. Come on, smokers, go in.
Man, I'm on probation. I can't be.
Stop being a bitch and come on.
Man, you know he changed the bully name. When somebody was getting bullied, they say you got Debo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He changed the culture, bro. From saying bully Motherfucker be like, Debo. He Debo'd your ass.
Right.
Man, rest up, Tony Lester, man. Rest up and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Rest up.
And hold on. His wasn't his real wrestling name Zeus?
Zeus. Yeah. You remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Man, come on now. Zeus. I thought that's what it was. I'm like, that's Zeus, man. That's what I grew up knowing him as.
Come on, man. This the first big dummy of the night, T. Here we go.
Okay.
Dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh, no, you big dummy. Oh, no, you big dummy. You dummy.
This motherfucker right here, man. This motherfucker name is
It looks like a dipshit.
His name is Lee Chatfield. He's the leader of the Michigan GOP. This right here. He the one that that's the one that punished the sister, man.
Too.
Cynthia Johnson, state rep out of Detroit, Michigan.
Hey, you got a picture of her?
I ain't got no picture of her, but I got a video off on the play. Hold on. This is what she said. Okay, I got you. This is what she said right here. Hold on. Now y'all tell me. This is what she said.
Okay. I'm waiting for some of my Facebook friends to come on, and I want to talk to y'all first because y'all have had my back. Call your friends. Come on in because I want to talk to y'all. We got some work to do. First, I want to say thank you to everybody who is supporting our efforts. And when I say our efforts, I'm talking about doing things right and in order. There's a good way to do it and a fucked up way to do it. Always provide proof. Nobody cares what your mouth is saying. Provide proof. Don't get upset with folks and start cussing them out and all that. It never works. I wish I could be talking to y'all in a private room because I just wish I could. But we're public, so be smart. You don't have to yell. You don't have to curse anybody out. You don't have to call people names. Hit their asses in the pocketbook. Hit them in the pocketbook. For instance, one of our bright citizens of our country in Illinois who happened to voicemail me unknown, but guess what? FBI, state police, they found her. So this is just a warning to you Trumpers. Be careful. Walk lightly. We ain't playing with you. Enough of the shenanigans. Enough is enough. And for those of you who are soldiers, you know how to do it. Do it right. Be in order. Make them pay. I love y'all. Bye-bye.
Now, T.
Okay. So
Now listen to this.
not only am I moved, I don't know if I'm just emotional for no goddamn reason at all, but I'm not understanding what the fuck she said wrong. Was it the fact that she cussed when she opened up? Because the only thing she said, and then it was a total non-violent rant. She said, don't cuss people out. Don't put your hands on people. You know what I'm saying? Don't act ignorant. Hit the pocketbook. If the motherfucker, I mean, that's what you do. She said, and then at the end, she said, make them pay in reference to hitting their pocketbook. I'm fucked. I'm not understanding what the problem was. It was nothing negative in that.
I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. She black.
No. It's not that she's black. We not fuck that. No, it sounded like she was mobilizing a community of people. That was of power. That's what they heard. They heard the power coming out her mouth because she was talking to whoever the fuck she was talking to. And then she said to the soldiers, y'all know how to make that shit happen. She said, we're not taking that shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? They heard power in that. And that's why the fuck they set her down. Oh, that was cold. I got goosebumps on that one.
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
Listen.
That's what I got from it.
LPG, listen. I understand that she's a state rep and she's held at a higher pedestal as far as that. I understand that. Listen. Understand that. But we tired as black people. It's tired of the bullshit. We tired of that getting threatening and all that shit. But we tired of the shit. She came from her heart. She came from her feelings. She was you know what I'm saying? She was tired, man. We tired. You know
that was totally different than what the fuck I thought I was gonna hear. That was totally unexpected. And so I listened because I really wanted to hear what she was saying.
Well, tell him that. Tell this funny dad. Tell this funny dad. Tell him that.
You know what? He's a young kid. You can tell he's barely 30-ish. You know what I'm saying? He's probably related to somebody. They got him that job in that position. That's why he's there. He made a bad call. He made a bad call. He just made a motherfucking wave in that GOP that he didn't want to make. And then the reason behind the decision that he made was not because she's a black woman. She did not say anything negative. Her whole conversation was positive. Do not go and cuss people out. Do not put your hand on people. What you do is you hit the pocketbook and you make their ass pay. And for all the people, the Trump supporter that call with the shits, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we're not taking that shit no more. You're not finna just be bullying us. And all I heard was power. I heard strength. And I heard a woman that wasn't afraid of what the fuck was finna happen. And they set her ass down as like they checking her, reminding her that she's a nigga. But she's reminding them that we're powerful. You know what I'm saying? I know, I go through this shit all the time. They were trying to remind her that she was a nigga, and she reminded them that there's some power going on over here. That was queen shit. And I applaud that. That was queen shit. That was queen shit, nigga. That was queen shit.
Hey, I'm behind it 100%, man.
That was queen shit.
I'm behind 100% because really, she held back. She could have went way harder than that.
Did you hear the control and the thought process of which she was speaking with? You know what I'm saying? She said our bright. You know what I'm saying? She didn't make it a black and white thing. You know what I mean? But they knew what the fuck she was talking about, and so did I. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So yeah, she with that, they were totally out of bounds. That decision was a bad decision. He's gonna pay for that shit. He's gonna learn a new lesson. Quit letting them old folks that ain't playing this new age millennial shit get you fucked up. Don't let your granddaddy get you fucked up, boy. For real. Hey, look, and I'm gonna tell y'all these politicians and you know, politicians and people have to realize that you're only somebody to the people that you're in your employee pool with. If I run into a politician at 7-Eleven, he could be running for governor. I don't know him to be no different than any other man. I will touch you. You know what I'm saying? You're just like anybody else. But you got to come and play with regular people. When you get around regular people, then they sense to humble your ass. You know what I'm saying?
So you know what? No matter what, like you say, we still to them. No matter, we still the N-word, man. I'm saying whether we high power or low power, the president of the United States was still the N-word.
Nah.
Yeah.
I think I don't look. I'm gonna say this because your tongue speaks life. You know what I'm saying? We speak life and death in our tongue. We ain't never been no motherfucking niggas. We always been fucking kings, and that's why they have to work so hard to brainwash us to make us think that we ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? It took 400 years of conditioning and trying to tear these people down to make them believe that they ain't nothing more than niggas, but they keep showing us that they're more than niggas. So, like I say, that wasn't no nigga shit. That was queen shit.
LPs, this is what they want us to do, man. Look,
I ain't no fucking nigga.
This what they want. They don't want us in a power position. They want us to do this, man. This is what they want us to do.
Wheel about and turn about and do just so. Every time I wheel about, I jump Jim Crow. Wheel about and turn about and do just so. Every time I wheel about, I jump Jim Crow. Wheel about and turn about and do just so. Every time I wheel about, I jump Jim Crow.
That's what they want around them, man. A bunch of, you know what I'm saying, controlling. They could control like a puppet, man. That's what they want, man.
So when
this black woman spoke up, she, you know what I'm saying? If it had been a Caucasian American lady did that, we wouldn't be having this issue. They would have bailed her out. They would have bagged her up, bailed her out because once she was, because she was threatened for one. It ain't like she just got on there talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? She was threatened, and that go back to the sandbox days. If your mama and daddy told you if a person hit you, what? Hit them back. That's, you know what I'm saying? So, and then that's the First Amendment, man. That's the First Amendment. Freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? They took all that from that lady, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how the GOP, that's what he determined.
Because she symbolized power. That wasn't GOP power. That was individual power and presence. And like I say, I'm a fucking king, so I realize queen shit. I see queen shit. I know what it is. I know king shit from nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying that, the mentality and the mind and the mind state of a nigga is being brainwashed and systematically suppressed or oppressed to believe that they're lesser than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? A king realizes that he's an individual and he's much more than what anyone else could describe of him.
AT, LP, don't you check this out, man? This video right here. Oh, I love this video. It's from, I don't know, it got to be late 60s, maybe early 70s. But check this out, man. This the realest video I ever seen in my life. Watch this.
People think they're better than black people, and they want to oppress us, and they want us to allow ourselves to be oppressed.
This is I agree with you perfectly. This is the basic problem.
Then what do you
that white people think they're better than others?
I can't solve the problem. You guys pull the strings that close schools. You guys draw the boundaries that keep our kids restricted to the ghetto. You guys write up the restrictive covenants that keep us out of houses. So it's up to you to talk to your brothers and your sisters and persuade them that they have a responsibility. We've assumed ours for over 400 years, and we're tired of this kind of stuff now. We're not going to suffer patiently anymore. No more turning the other cheek. No more blessing our enemies. No more praying for those who despitefully use us. We're going to show you that we've learned the lessons you've taught us. We've studied your history, and you did not take over this country by singing "We Shall Overcome." You did not gain control of the world like you have it now by dealing fairly with a man and keeping your word. You're treaty breakers, you're liars, you're thieves, you rape entire continents and races of people. Then you wonder why these very people don't have any confidence or trust in you. Your religion means nothing. Your law is a farce, and we see it every day. You demonstrated it in Alabama. And I can say you because you're part of the whole system. You profit from it. In fact, you make your living from it. You couldn't walk around and talk to people, stand up in your pulpit on Sunday and preach nice little songs and say, now we're going to give thanks to the Lord for he is good and old Jesus be among us. As far as we're concerned, your Jesus is contaminated, just like everything else you tried to force upon us is contaminated.
I love that shit, man. He spoke nothing but the truth. This shit, man, that shit what? 30, 40, 50 years ago, man. And
Right.
shit,
And what happened?
In existence.
And what happened to that mindset?
Right. We lost it.
Why?
We lost it.
How?
Because we fell for the banana in the tailpipe bullshit.
What was the banana in the tailpipe?
Shit. Being brainwashed by these motherfuckers, man. Or being oppressed. You know what I mean?
How did they oppress you though? What was the stronghold? What did they bring in to kill that psychology? When you had all those black people, thinking like that, what killed that psychology?
Where do you want me to start at? The oppression.
It's simple.
First of all, listen. First of all, they put us in the hood.
It's a 5-letter word.
What?
Drugs.
Yeah, but that's a gift and a curse. Because the drugs backfired. Because the drugs put in the hood.
What killed that society? What killed that way of thinking was drugs, sex, alcohol, and AKA pleasure of the flesh. You know what I'm saying? That's what the white man did. The white man went and got motherfucking drugs for you motherfuckers and said, look, this is economically going to increase your chances. See, the ghetto has never suffered because we've always had drugs as economic platform. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you have to sell the drugs to someone. And how convenient it is to walk outside and sell the drugs on your sidewalk to 30 customers versus having to drive out to Pontiac and sell drugs out there. You ain't gotta go nowhere. So you sell it to your own community. Now your own community is on drugs.
It was designed. It was designed for our community. What happened was when the shit hit the suburbs in the outskirts, that's when they come up with this war on drugs bullshit. You know what I mean? So it backfired. The drugs was put in the hood.
They came up with the war on drugs.
You know what I mean? So
they came up with the war on drugs.
Yeah.
So that they can incarcerate and make.
Let's go back to your elected president crime bill. You know what I'm saying? You know, but they weren't thinking about none of that shit when it stayed in the hood, man. When that shit crossed the 110th Street in New York, when it went across the Manhattan, oh no, we got to do something about this.
All I'm saying is,
came up out of Harlem. Look, that shit came out of Harlem, nigga.
We were talking about the mentality of that man that had just made that beautiful statement to that white man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I feel. You know, I want to actually write a book about the situation. You know, just exactly about what he was talking about. But
hey, I want to draft. You gonna write it. I want to draft it. Let me draft it. I want to draft that when you get ready to do that book. Let me draft it.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna collab on this book. I'm finna make you a millionaire out this fucking book. When we talk, I'm gonna have to send you an NDA. But when we talk about it, you're gonna be like, nephew.
All right.
Yeah. But you know, like he was saying though, see, if you reinsert that, because see, we done already took the drugs in, they ain't new no more. You know what I'm saying? And now we got functioning addicts. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers making millions of dollars and shit. That nigga snort a fucking $1,000 worth of coke.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Not to get off the subject. Hey, look, not to get off the subject. Why I say the drugs was a gift and a curse? It's this guy out of Detroit, Michigan, man, named Eddie Jackson. Mm-hmm. He came up. I was watching the documentary yesterday. He came up. The heroin, you know, he was from the Black Bottom, east side of Detroit, and he came up like a motherfucker. Came the fuck up. His motherfucker got the bag from the Italians, some unheard of shit. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker, he had, you know what I'm saying? He had partners. He was paying salary, man. wasn't no every time the bag leave. He was paying them salary. He would go down. They say he would go down Woodward. No, John R. and pull up in the Brewster Projects and just throw money out. They say, and I love his rules. He had a rule that could none of his workers change drugs for sex. If you change drugs for sex, you will get fired. You know how a woman coming there, she wants a credit. Okay, I give you this and you take care of me. He you know what I'm saying? He was unique, man. And he didn't rat. He didn't when he finally got caught up, he didn't tell on nobody, which is rare. You know what I'm saying? Unlike Nicky Barnes, unlike Frank Lucas, y'all they patronizing, glorifying them, and they was rats, glorified rats. But Eddie Jackson, man, he was the GOAT, man, of that shit. And he moved all his partners to Southfield. At the time, Southfield was like, it was a Jewish neighborhood. It was the top of the, ain't no niggas gonna be in Southfield. He did shit like that, man. What I mean, give it a curse. He turned that negative.
Now.
He turned that. There you go. He turned that negative to a positive. Everybody ate. They say he took care of everybody, man. You know what I mean? And we done heard that story 1,000 times from drug dealers, though. But to me, this particular dude, Eddie Jackson, he was the GOAT, man. He did everything right. Ultimately he went to jail and all that, but he didn't tell on nobody. And everybody ate, man. And get back what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? They put the drugs in the hood, man. And when that shit started, when motherfuckers started becoming millionaires, they say dude was pulling up in brand new Cadillacs and he had a motherfucking he had a Rolls Royce. It said crowd pleaser on that motherfucker. He wasn't playing, but to make a long story short, motherfuckers made generational money out of that shit, man. And the shit just, man, I don't know.
I mean, black or white, you know what I'm saying? Fucking the Kennedys. The reason why the Kennedys is who the fuck they are is because they come from illegal smuggling.
They were bootleggers. People don't even realize that. The Kennedys was fucking bootleggers, man. The motherfuckers, they made their money.
Irish
then they got into politics on down the road.
So you know what that is, right?
Right.
The Irish is lower than niggas.
Right.
To them or whatever the fuck. So the Irish is like, up under niggas and shit. So, so they were like the scum of the earth type of people. Everybody talks down on the Irish. Nobody wants to be a fucking Irish. That's why when black fighters and Irish fighters fight, you know what I'm saying? It's like a really big deal. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, yeah, man. Those dudes come from drugs. A lot of people come from drugs.
But
we running out of time. A lot of people come from the element. It's just what you do with your time when you get it.
Yeah, we running out of time though, bro. But this is what I'm saying. I'm behind you, Cynthia Johnson. That's some bullshit. You like my co-host said. You really held back, and I get goosebumps every time I watch that video. And I'm behind 100%, man. And dog, like I said, he the big.
I think how she handled that.
Yeah, see, that was G, man. Man, shit, man, that was real G. But man, it is what it is, man. I just need y'all to stop falling for banana in the tailpipe bullshit and the smoke and mirror syndrome, man. The hood gotta save the hood at the end of the day, man. The hood gotta save the hood, man. And shit, man. It was a great show, man. It was a good show, LPG. Hold on right quick. Hold on. I wanna congratulate this young man right here. He from my hood. Monty Morris, man. He he worked his way up. Hard working on young man. I watched his whole career, man. He went to the D League. When he got drafted, he was the last. I think he got drafted the last player before last in the last round. They sent him to the D League, man. He worked his way up. He hired a guy to work on his jump shot. They called him back up. He did what he did. He got his first piece of money. He got a $4 million contract, which was cool, but then that ain't shit in the NBA. Man, the other day, he got the call, you know what I'm saying? $27 million for 3 years, man.
That's good.
Salute.
Real good.
Salute.
Yeah. Definitely salute. Hope you do all the right things with the money, man. It's more than cars and clothes and fucking shoes and hoes. It's a lot that we got a lot of work that need to be done.
He seems like he got his head on right. I just need him to take care of his family, man. But shit, man.
Definitely.
You got any closing remarks on the night, brother? Any closing remarks?
Man, closing remarks is
hold on.
Take a look at
the two guys, man. Them the two guys that got executed. The Trump off. He off these two dudes. The one on the right, he the one that fucked over his 2-year-old daughter. The one on the left with the glasses, he the one that the celebrities was helping and trying to, you know what I mean, that Trump should have pardoned him or stopped it at least. But that's them right there. I forgot that's them the two right there that just, and they slating to do 2 more, man. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man.
Yeah, I don't quite feel sorry for them. I'm sorry. They don't have to feel sorry for them niggas type faces. I'm like, this motherfucker over here on the left, I would just shoot his ass on GP. Motherfucker.
You know what?
Hey, this motherfucker look like Jason and shit. Like, nigga. Like, he looked like he'd kill a 2-year-old. Like, who was fucking this nigga?
Right. Hey, man. Closing remarks, man. I gotta get out of here, man. We gotta get out of here. We run out of time.
Like I say, closing remarks. Look into in-home banking. If you don't know what in-home banking is, Google it, find it out. It's his brother named Derek Johnson. I believe he got tattoos all over his face.
Hey, look, let's talk about this. Fuck him. Talk about that.
I was about to get into that.
What is that?
My company, B Entertainology. You know what I'm saying? We reinventing the way that people listen to music. We went from audio, cassette, tapes, to CDs to now this SD card. And so this is a better way to market your music, sell your music, hand them out. You can hand them out as business card, put your music, your videos and all that stuff on there, all your information so people can find out where you're at. The best thing about it, it's not disposable. That meaning when you sell it to somebody, if they never listen to your music or don't like your videos, they can still put their personal content on it. And so it's still relevant 5-10 years down the line. You know what I'm saying? As long as the music is current. So
what's this right here? Oh, look. I don't know promote my own
right
shit.
here.
Listen, I need y'all to get this. Nothing is something to come up. Green pieces of paper to lick, man.
Yes, sir.
About Flint, Michigan.
Terrence Shell.
I need y'all to get that. Cop that. Speakforthestreets.com. Speak for the Street. You can order it at speakforthestreets.com or you can order it at Amazon.com. You know what I'm saying? Go get that. I need y'all to cop that, man. Hey, T.
What's up?
The hood got to say the hood, baby. We out of here, man.
Definitely. One.
Peace.
This record label still slipping on us. I feel like white people still spitting on us. Cause we can't drink the water still. So why we gotta pay the
Speak for the Streets Entertainment. Speak for the streets.
Listening to Flintafterdark with Terrence Shell. Welcome to the #1 podcast at Flint, Michigan. Flintafterdark. Flintafterdark. Flintafterdark.
Cause I burned every poster you ever had right after that. And look, motherfuckers wanna tell me that my vote count. If the person that we pick ain't in control, then it don't count. We need to stop trying to get these folks to accept this.
Asian shrimp and chicken Alfredo.